Hi, everybody. It's Laura I'm a creative memories advisor in Rhode Island, and I have been getting ready for my education for National Scrapbook Day, which is in March 11th, 12th, and 13th. We have room for about 3 more people. So if you want to come, contact me and I'll get you a registration form before it's too late. But this is kind of a sneak peek to one of the tips I'm going to be giving at National Scrapbook Day. So one thing is, I love our custom cutting system, and we have for the custom cutting system we have the original one came with ovals, and you could also buy circles to go with it. So, and now it includes gemstones. This is just one of the gemstones. And these really neat square and rectangles with rounded corners. So these are really, really great. And you also can get the jumbo circle. And now you can just cut circles with it, but you can do other things with it as well. And I want to show you that. What I have done is I've taken a Sharpie and I've marked the 6-inch mark on both sides. I think it's this way. Not exactly sure which ones I used. I think it's this way, actually. It's straight across. And then the 6-inch marks on the sides. And then all the angles. And all those angles are actually marked on the cutting mat, the 13 by 13 cutting mat, which I use all the time. I like to work on it, and I also use it for a lot of different things. The best thing about the cutting mat is when you put your 12-inch piece of paper down, you can still see the measurements all around the edges. So that's where this comes in handy. So if I put my 12-inch circle down, what I'm doing is centering it at the 6-inch marks. Okay, so 6 inches on the top and the bottom and either side, my marks are in. I know that that's pretty much in the center. So when I cut a circle, which I'll do that with my red blade. The blue might come over the edge, and the red is the smallest cut on the outside, the biggest cut on the inside. So just come around. And I have that circle, and I'll take this off. Okay, now this piece, if you center that circle, you have a usable piece on your page. So you have a border all around on your page. Now what I've done in the past is, this is not pattern paper, this is cardstock. What I've done in the past is cut the circle out of pattern paper and then flip it over and put it in the center, and it looks really cool. But like I said, if you center that, you've got a nice, don't discard that. We waste nothing in scrapbooking. So now what I'm going to do, and I want to make sure this is centered again on that circle. And hopefully the circle doesn't seem that the circle is centered. So what I'm going to do, I moved it, which I do all the time anyways. So yeah, I'm going to put the circle back in there, knowing that this is pretty much on there. I'm going to hold it while I remove this. And now I'm taking the circle and putting it back on there. and making sure it's centered. Now I have the angles. So what I'm going to mark is, and you can't really see it on the blue that well, but I'm going to mark at the 6-inch marks on all 4 sides. And I'm also going to mark the 45-degree angles, and those are the corner angles. And these pencil marks won't show up in the final. Okay, so I've got all the 4 corners marked, and I've got the 6 inches marked. Now what I'm going to do, what you need, if you have the border maker system, you need a chain. So some of the border maker cartridges stay on the paper, but the chains cut right off. But if you want it to stay on, you can do this. You can do it the same way. And I'm going to turn this upside down. And what I'm going to do is center that pencil mark in the center of the border that I'm punching. So the pencil mark is in the center, and I'm going to punch it. And now I'm going to bring it over to the next pencil mark and do the same thing. And then the next one. I think I see it there. Keep going until you've gone all the way around. Almost in the center, pretty close. And one more. Okay, so now I'm going to put it back in, and what I want to do is make sure that it's in the middle of the 2 sides so that I'm getting this. Now I'd rather have these stay on than it chopping too much off. So, and sometimes it might jam a little, but there's a piece of paper stuck in there. Okay, sometimes that happens, and I was using another one yesterday and it jammed and was hard to get off. So I want this out. There we go. This is a little tricky. Now you can see these punch outs. They make little snowflakes. They look really cool. And this, what's happening is these strips are getting stuck. And I don't know if, am I in the, yeah, I am in the camera. Okay. And I'm going to pull this strip off just in case. So this is another way to use that border maker system, which is one of my absolute favorite tools that we have, because you can do so much with it. Just 2 more of these to do. Well, I think I want to take this off. I don't want it to get stuck, and maybe this. That, and one more. It gets kind of delicate when it's almost all off, so you have to kind of be careful. I did tear it, but that's okay, because what I'm going to do with it, I pulled it and it teared. So we're going to clear this off. I'm going to take my scissors These are great. These new scissors are fantastic for this delicate cutting. I'm just cutting these pieces off that don't belong there. I'm remembering again, every time I do this, I remember the controversy, the voting controversy in Florida where they had hanging chads. Okay, so here I go. So what I wanted to, oops, I guess I have some more. And one here. Okay, I think that's it. Nope, I thought that was off. All right. What I want to do is, that's how it should have been, and I pulled it. But I want to cut them in half anyway, so I'll count that as half. Let's see. So if I follow this, let's bring this down a little. Follow this 6-inch, put that at the 6-inch mark right there. And I'm going to cut it. I'm always moving things. I'm going to cut it right here at the 6-inch mark here. This is where it was. Okay, so then I'm going to put this aside. This is really, I mean, if you have the full circle, it looks great. If you have a half a circle, you can do something like that. But I want 2 1/4-inch circles. So now if I fold this, not 1/4 inch, but quarter circles. I don't know how you would say that. Anyway, and I'm going to take, this is my cover page. This is something else that I'm doing for National Scrapbook Day. So I want to put one here and one here. And that's some repositionable tape runner that stayed on there. So what I need is my repositionable tape runner. And I'm actually using my old cutting mat. This is the very first cutting mat that Creative Memories came out with. So I'm using that now under my paper for the repositionable. And to me, it works out great. Now, here's this one. I'll turn it that way. Make sure I have it going in the right direction. And you have a really quick way to do a page. So you position them in the corners, wherever they may go. And that's a great page for your snow pictures. I think some of these chads I could have pulled off. Okay, so now we go this way and that. So now it's ready for your snow pictures. You got the white background, you got the blue with the white snow showing through. This is one. This is the camera chain that I kept in a circle, and it wasn't as delicate. The ends weren't as delicate, so it stayed together. So this is my 2021 cover page for my 2021 album, and this is this will be for January, and then I have one for February too. And this will be a 2-page spread for February. So I'll put that on that side because I do like the white. And then I'll end up putting this one on the other side. And I'll have a 2-page spread for February using the rose chain. So I hope you like that. And like I said, with the Border Maker system, it has to be one that gets cut right off the paper to do something like that. But if you kept it on the paper, you'd get a nice punch out around the circle. And that's another look that you can use. So I did that. I've done that with paw prints and put pictures of a dog in the middle. So that, if you have just the one picture for a page, that's one way to do it. So I hope you liked that video. And I hope to see you at my crop this Friday from 4 to 10 at the Oak Lawn Grange. Thanks for watching.